anything we're doing differently. So make sure you're watching my stream. All right, let me quickly rewind this video. All right. So for intermission, this may help my range people specifically, maybe my melee too.
Anyways, we're about to watch something.
One thing I noticed is we're staying clumped together after the pull-ins. And if you haven't, I know we've only done it 3 times. So just first of all, take a look at the first rest. We want to be like clumped. We don't want to be relative. Stacking is fine. See how like 3 or 4 of them are stacked, whatever. You also don't want to get, unless you got a blink, this is a frost mage, so he's going to blink. You don't want to be cutting yourself off this deep. So I don't mind us stacking a bit more than this video shows. This is not what I'm showing you. After the first rest is what I want to show you. Look how much they spread out. So see the 2 evokers over there. You see a BM hunter over there. The mage, as a mage, I'm probably going to blink even further than this guy did. Notice, what I noticed in our video is see the white webs to our right? These webs are constantly growing, and I noticed that almost all of our range, especially my slow to cast range, are just constantly doing 1 step to the left. So you're constantly canceling your casts, where you could just, look how far they moved over. They moved over probably 2 waves lengths. You could have just ran 2 waves lengths and then planted your feet and got a lot more casts done. Might help out a little bit. They wind up stacking. Look how much they stack here. Again, now this is the easier overlap. There's no damage going out versus the first one. So stacking's probably a little bit easier. So that might help out. Same with my melee, if we rewind it a bit. Look how much the melee spread out. Afterwards, they pretty much spread on the entire... You guys have no excuse. You can just spread and then come back together whenever you want. So that might help get a little bit cast out, because we are going to be trying without Lust tonight. The other thing I want to show you, this might help with survival rate in P1. Instead of doing the last bomb set, we were doing what you used to do in the old strat because you needed the room. Well, with the new less bombs, we actually can reduce some of the space. We can waste some of our space and give us a little bit more room. So this is the last bomb set. If you don't remember, it's the bombs into web blades. So you can see there's some evokers. There's a boomkin on the left. We, instead of dropping bombs where the boomkin and evoker are, we're always going to drop the last bomb set along that golden line. That's our cutoff point. So you'll notice right here, the bombs are going to come out. They put it on the gold line. And then if I have a few range players sit on the left side, look how much space is over there. My melee players can dodge a little bit easier. They can run to the left a bit more. It'll just put webs in more places. Like, look, one's right on that evoker. Look how many are on melee. Absolutely none. Melee's got a lot more time. It just spreads the webs out a bit more, gives us a little bit more breathing room. Just remember, after we pop the bombs, you don't want to go left. You're going to cut yourself off. Always go right. Don't get deceived by that empty space. Alright. That's really all I had. We just need to get the platforms better.
Right.
We'll do a poll, and then we'll talk about platforms in a little bit, because we do need to talk about them instead of just YOLOing them.
I miss potions and flasks.
No, we'll get them out. Put everything down now. The only difference between bomb poppers is Chad is doing a Lindris's first melee bomb. Chad, you're also in melee group the entire time now. What else? Yeah, that's it for P1. I'll drop Cauldron in a second after I'm done. Here it goes.
Can I get cookies again? I think I missed them.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Again, if you have any questions you need to ask before we get... Sorry, if white one's fine. Just ask anything that's confusing. My portal takers. The first one's Lazy Dora, then me and Rain. Remember, you want to get... The first ones actually happen very fast. So make sure you're running there. You can almost hug the portal. And you want to go in with like a second left on your counter. For my portal 1, Rain, you did a good job. I need to do better. Once we land on the platform, you basically want to take the portal ASAP. So make sure we're doing that. And we're going to go. Portal 2, you're right up right afterwards. With deaths, we might have to YOLO some random people in the portals. The more people die, the more portals we get, the longer we're on the platform, the more rest we get. That's why P2 takes a while. It's a snowball effect. So, it is what it is. Everyone's got to survive, to be honest. So,
Wasn't it me and you?
Mage food.
well, I think I switched. No, I switched Rain. You're now number 4. You're on plat. No, you're not. You're the second one. Sorry. Yes, I switched Rain there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's me and Rain, then Maypole and Fish. Your platform 1, Portal 2. It used to be you and Wisdom, but I swapped it before yesterday, so I sent you a message, yeah. But yes, it was like a last minute change. Do a little bit better cooldown management. Alright, remember how to play. We'll get into it. Growth pulls, fall full pulls. Don't worry about DPS. Stay alive, do mechanics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, everyone should be on this line or behind it. No one should be to the right.
Liquefy.
Get ready in a good root spot. Break your roots.
Grasping silk.
Followed by blades.
Grasping
Hold.
silk.
Move. Great job so far. Never stand in those circles. They do damage to you. 1. And that's how you, now you run out, Chad. Run out. Run all the way straight. Yeah, good job. I'm watching you and I'm not watching myself. Alright. Baits.
Liquefy.
Get out. And then you're getting in good spots for roots.
Tomb.
Followed by blades.
Web blades.
Move. Alright, breathing time, followed by another set of blades. Cash, you're gonna do this next bomb
I
for
don't
me.
think my...
Okay, first
Oh shit, it's
Web
not.
blades.
Move.
I need to fix.
These are normal bombs. Melee probably could have went up a little bit more there, but that's okay. You're gonna do it once you're... Now?
Frothy toxin.
You're dodging, you're dodging. This is the... Do anything you can to do, stay alive. Dodge
Web
everything.
blades.
Move.
Liquefy.
Roots. Getting a good spot for roots.
Tomb.
Break your friends out.
Rest me when you get a chance.
Okay, tanks out.
Web
Blades.
blades.
Move.
Grasping silk.
Alright, these next bombs go on the gold line. Look how far that
Whoa,
is.
puppies.
Now we do have a shit ton of space. We might even be able to put them a little bit ahead in front of the gold line in this situation because we were so good at baiting. But we want to leave room on the left. So yes, I do still want that more to the right.
Web blades. Venom Nova.
And we can just do gold line all the time. Don't even worry about it. We don't need as much space as intermission as we need.
Yep.
Alright.
Well,
We
at
had
least I
4
can
deaths
fix my
before that, so
stuff.
let's get there. Yeah, we're just always going to do gold line, no matter how much space we had. We had way more space than the videos. Alright, cool. No more deaths in P1 now. Let's get to it. I'm not going to watch you, Chad, anymore, but after you take the bomb, you want to, like, hug the wall and get out of melee.
Got it.
Remember, that second bomb, after you land, it's blades with purple puddles, or green puddles. The green puddles don't matter that much. If you have to put... I want people to spread out and stay alive. If you're good at baiting, and you can bait it against an old puddle, great, but it's better to spread out. Don't go too far,
That's right. I forgot that.
but you're allowed to spread out and drop bad puddles
I
there.
was
Only
going
for the
to
second
put a
bomb set.
beacon.
Because that's why we had so much room there, by the way, is we used so much good space just
I
baiting good, but we
probably will
lost 3
always
people,
get
so
beanies,
I'd rather
so-
save those 3 people than not. And it might not have been related, but that's the idea behind it.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in A. Zuma.
Liquefy.
Live cocoon. Anti-magic shell.
Tune.
Anti-magic shell reflection. Healing
Grasping
tide.
silk.
Blades and bombs.
Web blades.
Move.
Divine Toll in 8.
Venom Nova.
Now. That's the last time I'm going to do that. I think you're good now. Dodging waves, everyone. And you're baiting.
Sacrifice.
Liquefy.
Anti-magic zone.
Get good root spots.
Monotide.
Silken tune.
Anti-magic shell. Anti-magic shell.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Web
For
blades.
Cham out. That's one you gotta be able to get out of. Blades, one more.
Web blades.
Move.
Active toxin.
Bombs.
Divine Toll in 8.
Remember, this is the do whatever you need to do to survive bomb.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Darkness.
Web blades.
Move.
Liquefy. Acid.
Revival.
Roots.
Silken tune.
Anti-magic shell. Spell reflection.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Blades. Get
Web
your friends
blades.
out. Move.
Grasping silk.
Alright, these next bombs go on the line.
The fact that I'm getting, like, not...
If you are ranged, you can stay over here to help bait. Just make sure you have enough time to get to your bomb. Don't be move. Don't be too far away, my slow people. Hopefully
Healing
that helped a
tide.
little bit.
Frothy toxin.
You're just
Divine Toll
dodging.
in
This
8.
is dodging. Hard defense if you have one. Alright,
Survival
middle bomb.
instincts.
Shinobi did not get out far enough. Alright, stack rust. Yep, that's a great spread. Get a little bit more to the right.
Protection.
Cool, that's good.
1.
Alright, spread out.
Acid.
We're not gonna meet the check at all. You can lust, but
Bloodlust.
this many dead in the tank. We're probably not getting anywhere.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Just practice your movements.
Rest.
5.
You always go
4,
left of waves. Never
3,
run into the
Divine
death funnels.
shield.
They do hurt.
1.
Left the waves. You gotta beat this next one. You're currently not gonna beat it, so just eat it.
5.
Push as hard as you
4,
can. You're almost
3,
there, but
2,
not gonna happen.
1.
Cool, not a first. Bad cool.
Grasping silk.
Webblade deaths.
Grasping silk. Grasping silk. Grasping silk.
Yeah,
Gate.
Bird Bomb felt much better. So much space.
Yep.
Divine Toll
I saw
in 8.
Beanie in the dead spot. If another range or two, specifically a faster one than him, he made it, but 2 to 3 people over there, great. I can probably even go over there with my speed. Cool, good job.
I shouldn't have an issue getting the second one. I just, even if my Spirit Walkers is off cooldown, if the movement ability reset is used, it still uses the reset. So,
Yeah, all
and
shamans
walk,
have...
yeah, Spirit Walker's Grace is reset by the same thing that resets Spirit Walk.
Look at me!
Whatever you need
I'll
to
just pop it
use.
earlier.
Did my lay on hands actually go off?
Alright, good
Your
job.
mage
It did. Okay.
Alright, this pull, everyone stays alive. I had Webblade death, Wave death, Wave death. I specifically died to Shinobu's bomb. I don't know if I was too far out or you weren't far out. I didn't think I had moved that far, but let's think about that. And then intermissions, that don't matter.
Major buff.
Excuse me.
Alright, keep it up. We are lusting ideally at 640, so
5,
use your potion
4,
anywhere in the 1
3,
minute and 40 seconds.
2, 1.
Avenging
Try on the shield
Crusader in
tonight.
8.
On full is probably another great spot.
I don't know why I just did that insane.
Liquefy. Live cocoon. Healing tide. Anti-magic shell.
Shocking tune.
Anti-magic shell.
Grasping silk.
Right for web blades.
Web blades.
Move.
I'll go melee.
Divine Toll in 8.
Nova.
You're dodging. That's priority 1. Bait's incoming. Getting a good spot.
Anti-magic zone. Sacrifice.
Roots.
Monetize.
Shocking tune.
Anti-magic shell. Anti-magic shell.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Blades.
Web blades.
What is that? You gotta get your spirit wolves off.
I didn't get time walk.
Yeah,
If
we
I
didn't
get
get
over this.
Time walk either, yeah.
Okay.
we did.
Yep, and that's you, Maypole.
Web
If you
blades.
fuck up, you killed 3 people. Just know that.
Divine Toll in 8.
Poppers, you should be fine to continue.
Nova.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Darkness.
Web
Do
blades.
whatever you can to dodge. That's all that matters right here.
Anti-magic shell. Revival.
Root positions.
Anti-magic shell.
Shocking tune.
Oh,
Spell reflection.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Get
Double
lazy out.
twisted.
Web blades.
Nice. Gotta be like that.
Grasping silk.
yeah, I
A
was
lot of
trying to
time.
be res creep as everything's happening.
Divine shield.
I get to try intermission with too many autos gonna be out for the next 15. Alright, yep, don't miss that time spiral.
What is that?
Let's see. Let me click on your name real quick and see if it puts a different note. It's spelled correctly, but you are
Is it
on
because he's on a different server?
Now, I know
It just
that I'm
puts
supposed to
Maypole, so it should work.
do
Is
it
your
on
note enabled?
the first
I don't know.
one.
Looks spelled right. You don't have any special characters in your name? Maple. You can go into Reminder and set your own reminder up. And that might be better if you need it. Definitely spelled right, and it's in there. Make sure your case is up to date. Make sure your notes enabled. Alright, let's get our feet working better. Too many blade and wave deaths.
I died to bleeds because I didn't get broken out.
DPS is
5,
not an issue until the
4,
boss doesn't die
3,
because of DPS.
2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Zuma.
Liquefy.
Live cocoon.
Shocking tune.
Anti-magic shell. Anti-magic shell. Time.
Grasping silk. Web blades.
Move.
Divine Toll
There's a
in
bomb,
8.
melee bombs in the puddle.
Survival
Make it work.
instincts.
Dodging. You're baiting.
Sacrifice.
Liquefy.
Revival.
And you're rooting.
Monotide.
Oh,
Second tomb. Anti-magic shell. Anti-magic shell. Spell reflection.
Avenging Crusader in 8th.
Web blades.
Another blade set incoming.
Web blades.
Moving.
Divine Toll in 8th.
Venom Nova.
Aura Mastery in 8th.
Darkness.
Web blades.
You can dodge.
Liquefy.
Roots incoming.
Anti-magic shell.
Second tomb.
Anti-magic shell. Spell reflection.
Avenging Crusader in 8th.
Help out.
Web blades.
Move.
Grasping silk.
Alright, bombs go on gold line.
I'm gonna go ground. Come.
Yeah, we ideally want to, yeah. That worked.
Web blades. Venom Nova.
Move. Perfect spread, very nice looking.
Healing tide. Anti-magic shell.
Frothy toxin.
Divine Toll in 8th.
Stay alive, dodge waves. Mini defensive if you have one.
Spirit link.
Rest.
5,
Protection.
Four.
Cocoon.
3, 2,
Anti-magic
One.
shell. Spell reflection.
Grasping silk.
Spread out a decent bit.
Revival.
We're pumping. We have 3 dead. We should still be able to break this shield.
Avenging Crusader in 8th.
Rest.
5, 4, 3,
Divine
Two.
shield.
1.
Alright, now this is the last one. This is when we would need to break it.
Rest.
5,
You should be
And
committing
magic
cooldowns here
shell.
until we need less.
2,
I know we have
Grasping
5
one.
dead, 6 dead.
Grasping silk.
We
Grasping
commit all our
silk.
cooldowns on that shield until we
Grasping
demolish
silk.
it and then we slowly peel some off.
Grasping silk.
But we still can't have
Grasping
death.
silk.
Web blades, waves.
Rest.
5, 4, 3,
Divine Toll
You'll
in
notice
8th.
we have plenty of
One.
space. Even if I saw 2 range
I
like a
don't-
little too far out, they dropped the puddle, nothing happened. We have so much space where this fight allows for so many mistakes. The few mistakes you can't make are the one shots, waves, blades, waves and intermission, portals. I'd rather you be in range, like regrowthing yourself, pop in whatever shaman heals are. Like, I'd rather everyone just be playing it safe until we get good. No chicken required, no weird shit required. Until our DPS is shit, which it will be one point or another.
What's shield until we pass it?
Even with 4 dead, we were pretty close, so pots would have helped, yeah.
Everyone repair, please.
where is it? There it is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in 8th.
Zuma.
Liquefy.
Life cocoon.
Second tomb.
Anti-magic shell. Anti-magic
Healing tide.
reflection.
Grasping silk. Web blades.
Divine Toll in 8th.
Venom Nova.
Dodging. Baiting.
Sacrifice. Anti-magic zone. Revival. Monetize.
Second tomb.
Anti-magic shell. Reflection. Anti-magic shell.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Blade.
Web blades.
Move. Okay. Blades in 5. Cash your donut bomb.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Web blades.
Move.
I'll go melee.
Divine Toll in 8.
Venom Nova.
Now.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Darkness.
Web blades.
Staying alive.
Survival instincts.
Roots.
Anti-magic shell.
Second tomb.
Anti-magic shell. Spell reflection.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Web blades.
I'll pop star.
Move.
Grasping silk.
Alright, they're going on the gold line. Good job.
Web blades.
Orange.
Venom Nova.
Move.
Nobody needs to pop melee.
Healing tide.
Frothy toxin.
Divine Toll in 8.
Dodge waves. If you have the soft defensives, now's a great time to use it.
Life cocoon. Spirit
Rest.
link.
5, 4,
Protection. Anti-magic
3,
shell.
Rough
Anti-magic
stack.
shell.
Specialty is a great whiff
Spell
indicator.
reflection. Revival.
Talk about health pots, DPS pots.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Rest.
5,
Go back.
4,
You always go to the left
3,
of a wave. Left
2,
of a wave.
Divine shield.
1.
Alright. We're so close. Yes, the 5 of us trolled, so let's not do that again.
Spell reflection.
Rest.
5, 4, 3,
These melee baits are still turbo
Anti-magic
fucked.
zone.
Remember, Melee, you should be getting behind the gold line, even if you have a jump away. The only 2 people that are allowed to fuck the first pull-in is the 2 AMS users. But after their AMS, they also have to get behind the gold line or go in the trash. No one else has an ability that stops webs from dropping.
I gotta be right back for a second. My dasher can't read a building number.
So, please...
Was it AMS or was it Death's Advance?
That's advanced.
No, Death's Advance does not stop a web. AMS
Alright.
stops a web.
Oh, got it.
So you got a Death's Advance and AMS to stop a web and not get pulled in.
Okay.
It's very dumb that Bubble and all doesn't do it, but AMS does, so... Then they too know it. Everyone else, you got nothing that stops webs from dropping. So you have to get in range. You have to go into old stuff. You have to get in a line. Like, that melee uptime could be our issue. Yes, we had 4 dead. So yes, that doesn't help. We were trailing the red line by a, not a sliver, but a little bit. We had it, so we'll get it. Waiting for one person, then we'll go. Alright, no more web deaths, including me. That was bullshit, but we know Blizzard. No excuses. Move your feet. We'll share the Web Blades Weaker again if you want to follow along with me, and if I don't call it. You have to enable it. The one I share should be already enabled. It's called Web Blades. You go into load, you uncheck never. The first 3 green lines are the spawns. So after the third green line, it's safe to move. The first red line is the collapse of the first green line, aka the first web blade that spawned. So if you're tracking which web blade spawns, you can actually run through the second and third one and have time and not get hit. There are situations when there's nasty web blades, but like, there's really never an excuse to get hit by them with how they work. I specifically held the line a little too close. Dwarf arms, too big.
Yeah, you just gotta get fire, dude. Then you won't die.
No, I won't die. I'm technically running icy flows, so I could have just kept moving too. I wasn't even casting anything. I just thought I was safe.
I've done that way too many times.
Yeah. You just gotta keep walking. There's no reason. No reason to pretend that the line's perfect. I will say these lines are better than most. So.
Dude, it ain't the fucking tremor shit from the last fight.
Yeah, it's way better.
Dude, I had that happen with Amazon. Everything we order here gets sent to the fucking next door, like, apartment complex.
So I live on the corner of two roads in a just a house, and literally they still have issues finding my house. They go like up a different street, and I'm like, "What? That's not even the right street name. What are you guys doing?"
Oh yeah, when my family first moved into the house they're at in Maryland, it was a new build, so it wasn't in their system yet. So all of our packages were getting sent to the house right behind ours on the opposite street. We're like, come on. It got to the point where we started putting like a description of our fucking house, like in the like delivery instructions. We're like, please stop delivering to this street. We're the house behind that house. And it hasn't been an issue since. But it's just annoying, like having to walk over to the other house and that thing's filled with cameras. I don't want them to think I'm like porch pirating them. Listen, we're just like a tiny brick house next to this like giant. All the like Victorian houses around here are getting turned into like apartment buildings. They just like renovate them out and they rent like the different floors.
When you're ready. While we're rating, I am still streaming for platforms. Melee, you guys have an important job. Those expellers, those lines that go through that knock people back. You actually bait them. So there's like two good ways to bait them. Back to the left. As long as you don't bait it directly on a range, and ideally directly on a portal, which it spawns relatively middle of the room and to the far right of the room. I'll actually edit the show instead of just talking.
Are those green things the bridge?
They're bridge.
So like everybody's towards the original